The game starts with you inside a plane and it falls on the water. There is a tower in the middle of the ocean. Alone, I swim to there. No gods or kings, only men. Going further, I go inside some kind of submarine, a bathysphere, and pull the lever. This initial scene is already so beautiful, the whole city was building on the water. But when I arrive, things didn't seem so beautiful anymore. There's a splicer killing a man. He tries to break through my bathysphere without success. Right after, a guy named Atlas starts speaking with us. He starts guiding me. First, I seek for a weapon. We don't use a crowbar. Here is a wrench. Now I can defend myself. Upstairs, plasmids, says the neon signs. I grab the red syringe and I inject it into myself. Some kind of electric power. Atlas says that my genetic code is being rewritten. I fall down and I pass out. Some splicer was looking to my body looking for Eden, but then a giant thing appears with a little girl. She calls me an angel. She notices that I'm not dead and leave. Now with my new plasmid I can use the electric power to open the door. This is the beginning of BioShock. I never played and the only thing I know is this game has some kind of plot twist, is all I know. Atlas is looking for his family, so if I help Atlas he will probably help me. After getting my first weapon, Atlas tells me about the plasmids, this power that I injected to get the electric powers. He says plasmid destroys the bodies and minds. The whole city went to hell. So this is why this city is all destroyed, full of creatures, so the creatures is humans that lost their minds. Entering the bathroom, I start to have some kind of vision or seeing ghosts. A girl saying she's too spliced up, nobody's gonna want her. After this, Atlas asks me to lower my weapon and tells me about the little sister. The little sister carries Eden, the genetic material that keeps the wells of rupture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it. Someone tried to attack the little sister, but she screamed and the big daddy came to protect her. Seems like to get Eden from a little sister is a very hard task. This game is so impressive graphically, the exploration, the gunplay. I barely started but I'm loving it. I can use the electric power on the water to hit everyone in there. A very cool mechanic. This game have this physics mechanic, is so cool. Andrew Ryan, the creator of this place, I guess, noticed me and he's guessing I'm from KGB or CIA, and now that he says, I don't know who I am. I don't even know my name. I just fall from the plane in front of here and enter this building and everything starts. I didn't know anything about me. But anyway, Atlas helped me escape from the Ryan attack. Up ahead, I can spend my money into first aids and ammunition in these machines. And this game also have a ton of audio messages. I hear all the audio messages that I found, and I think I found almost everything because I explored this game a lot. And it's so much information to absorb, so for sure I will maybe forget to mention anything important that I didn't figure out, so feel free to comment below if this happened. The game introduced me to the hacking system, the classic pipes puzzle. For now it's pretty easy, but in the middle to the final to the game, this hacking became so hard for me because I have to do everything so quickly and I need to change, and sometimes I need to change the first pipe. I hate this. But also you get a lot of auto hacking tools, so it kinda helps. I hear an audio from Dr. Steinman. He seems to have been a little too impressed by the uses of Eden. Kinda worrying. Right after listening to this audio, I have another vision. I don't know exactly what is this. Some kind of... looks like some kind of memory from the past to me. But why I have this? Maybe because of the plasmid? This girl is desperate. Looks like Dr. Steinman went crazy after he found about the Eden, and it seems he was using the patients as test subjects. The scenario ahead is terrible. It looks like Steinman is our first target. Hearing another Steinman audio, he became crazy about the Eden and started doing horrible things in these patients. Andrew Ryan is not happy that I'm here. He puts a reward of 1 million Eden into my head, so I'm probably very important person now. I got my second plasmid is Incinerate. The physics as I mentioned, this game is so good. I can light the oil and everything gets on fire. Also, the enemies sometimes look for water if there is any nearby to put out the fire. So cool. To progress in here, I have to melt the ice using my incinerate. And bro, this game is from 2007. Next, I found a shotgun and the lights went out and some enemies start attacking me. My next plasmid is telekinesis. Seems pretty useful. This first plasmid is kinda part of the story till you progress. So I was trying to throw something to open the door until I realized I can just pass through the broken window this whole time. I think I spent like, I don't know, 6-7 minutes on this. But anyway, another mechanic in this game that I might have taken me a while to figure out. Here I had to grab the explosive that the enemy threw at me and throw it at the door, at the debris in the door. Some people that play this game for the first time get stuck in this part for sure. Fortunately, because I had to progress using the telekinesis and the incinerate before, I already thought but I need to use telekinesis to progress. I arrived at Stamen and he's cutting a girl. Look, the corpse crucified, so bizarre. He called me ugly! Unforgivable. So Stamen is our first boss. You just have a lot of health, so not that hard. After I defeated Stamen, Atlas tell me to get the key from Stamen body and head back to emergency access. Also, after the boss fight, there's a very creepy audio from Stamen. In this audio, he went crazy and started to mutilate the patients, leaving the nurse horrified. On the way to the next area, I had a vision, I screamed, and something smoking appears in my mind. A little further on, Tenenbaum, I don't remember if I'm pronouncing right, saves the little sister, and here I have a choice. Get as much Adam as possible to killing the little girl, or spare her and got only a little Adam. Atlas wants me to get as much Adam as possible, and Tenenbaum says he'll ward me if I spare the little girls. I decide to spare the little sisters. Atlas doesn't seem happy with my choice. He keeps saying I need as much Adam as possible to survive in here. I found the machine in Gatherer's Garden, and in this machine I can spend my Adam. After this, Atlas wants me to kill the Big Daddy to get the Adam for the little sister, so it will be my first time fighting against a Big Daddy. That, by the way, I died on my first try. But on second try, I managed to defeat him by constantly stunning him with the electric plasmid. So I rescue my second little sister, and I think I get all the little sister in all areas in this game. And I rescue every single one. Now I have to go to Port Neptune to meet Atlas. Atlas says he don't know what happened with Ryan. He's the one who built this place. In case Ryan, he built this place. And Ryan is the one who ruined this place into the ground. Atlas' family is stuck inside the submarine, or the bathysphere. With a lot of struggle, I killed another Big Daddy, saving another little sister. There's 2 more in this area, and Tenenbaum says she sent a reward to me. And it will be inside a teddy bear at the Gatherer's Garden machine. I found a very curious audio. In this one, Sullivan says they put all the bathysphere in lockdown and they install some kind of genetic device that only Ryan can use. But seems like anyone genetically close to Ryan can use too. So, since I can use it, all the bathysphere, that means I must have some kind of genetic connection to Andrew Ryan. Who on earth I am, bro? But moving on, I found the machine to expand Adam and I get my reward from Tenenbaum. Some Adam and a hypnotized Big Daddy plasmid seems very useful. I also expand my plasmid slots and I buy Health and Eve upgrade. Eve is the blue bar, and also cool names Adam and Eve. I arrive at Pete Wilkins, knocking to the door, but he doesn't let me in. He wants me to find the research camera. Atlas doesn't trust Peach, but he's my only way into the escape sub with Atlas' family inside. So I make my way to get the camera. Halfway there, I found another Big Daddy and I tested the hypnotized plasmid on him, but it makes the little sister disappear. And this gave me a problem, but later on I will solve this. In another audio, I get a passcode to the room number 7, the code is 7533. Here, another audio from Tenenbaum. She says something about a sea slug. A worker with the hand crippled was bitten from a sea slug. And the next day, he found he could move his fingers for the first time in years. Tenenbaum get this sea slug. So it was because of the sea slug that the genetic modification experiments began. And that's probably where the plasmids came from too. So it was all an accident, and before that, Rapture was peaceful, I think. And they accidentally discovered this thing about the sea slug, and that led to the downfall of Rapture. Okay, I found the camera, and now I can take photos of the enemies to receive bonus. Also in here, another audio, Tenenbaum talking about the sea slugs. It resurrects the damaged cells. The name of the audio is Adam Discovery. So more about the lore of how this Adam thing starts. Here, I'm not sure who I am, and I don't know if I can really trust Atlas. I just appear here, and I have a feeling he will betray me. And of course, getting off the video a little bit, I write this when I was playing, so just to the contest, this is why I'll write what I'm thinking when I was playing this part for the first time, okay? So moving on. I found the run number 7 and I entered the code. Inside, in an audio, Mariska says about her daughter that became a little sister. When I was close to the goal to talk to Peach again, the game is alerts me that I'm missing a little sister in this area and I will need all Adam I can. Otherwise, survive will be difficult. So I went back to look to the missing little sister until I realized when I hypnotized the Big Daddy, I didn't rescue the little sister cause she disappeared. Took me some minutes to figure out, but when the Big Daddy is alone, he will go to the little sister duct and try to get a new one. Keep in mind that there's a limit to the number of little sisters on each map. If that limit is reached, the Big Daddy will start patrolling from duct to duct and none of them will come out. So I followed the Big Daddy and it worked. A little sister appears. After rescuing the last little sister in this area, I went to Peach's location again and now he opens the door, but to get in I have to store all my weapons. So probably a bad thing will happen here, but Peach can take off my plasmids. It was obviously a trap and he starts attacking me. Before this, Peach says that Ryan promised Fontaine was dead, and Peach also says that I am doing Fontaine dirty work. I have to say that this is a thing that I only noticed when I'm writing the script right now of this video. When I was playing this part, I didn't notice this dialogue, because this game have a ton of audios, how I say, it's difficult to understand everything and connect all the dots on my first playthrough. But okay, this part was hard for the first time. I died here because Peach is our second boss and he has so much HP. I found the power of the telekinesis plasmid. I threw some exploding barrels and I melt down Peach's HP. So the second try was so much easier. After that, I got all my weapons back and I found a weapon upgrade station and I upgrade my machine gun to deal more damage, and if you explore you can find these stations to upgrade your weapons. I think every weapon have 2 upgrades. When I reach near the submarine that Atlas family is, Ryan threats me. If you press that button, you will know what is being my enemy. And of course, I press the button. I get locked and Atlas show up down there, but there is monster attacking him. Right after this, Ryan exploded the submarine, killing Atlas family. Moving on, another important audio from McDonough, seeing ghosts. This ghost vision that I have is a side effect from the plasmids. Memories getting passed on to another through genetic sampling. In this new area, the game shows me a new type of enemy that can teleport. Also, I think the name of this enemy is like something Houdin, also very cool. In this area, I also listened to an audio from Julie Langford, contracted to build a forest in here. And up ahead, I found a new type of machine that I can create special bullets that for now I'm not using, but in the future, in the middle to the end of the game, I use it a lot. And I found some Atlas poster too. Who is Atlas? I don't know. I rescued all the little sisters in this area, and after that, the Big Daddy reached the little sister's vent and nothing happens. In the pause menu shows that this area have only 2 little sisters, so since I already got them, there is no way to get unlimited little sister and unlimited add-on. Ryan did something with the air in here, so now I have to go to Julie Langford, the woman that planted the trees, and she asked me to collect a rose specimen. So I went there, grabbed the rose specimen to Julie, and I went back to give to her. After I reached Julie's location, Ryan killed her, but she writing a code in the window before she dies. Listen to an audio from Julie. She says something about the Lazarus vector. I use the code to open Julie's safe, and inside there's a Lazarus vector formula, some dollars, and a market key. Now my new goal is invent the Lazarus vector. My next step is go to the farmer's market. Before going to the next area, more images flashed in my mind, and now it's a house. I take my time exploring while I collect the ingredients to the Lazarus vector. 30 minutes later, I found an audio from Tenenbaum. Adam explains. She says that Adam acts like a cancer, destroying native cells and replacing them with unstable stem versions. You need more and more Adam just to keep back the tide. After exploring a lot, messing with the bees, I get everything, so I went back and created the Lazarus vector and I inserted in the machine. After this, a lot of enemies waves appears and I need to kill them while I wait to the machine work. At very tough parts, I almost run out of ammo. After that, the Lazarus vector recovered the plants and the air, and Ryan says that I'm not from CIA, I belong to Atlas. While I was going to the next area, Sander Cohen blocked the submarine or the batsphere. Now my goal is to find him. Also in here, all the communication is blocked, so neither Ryan or Atlas can speak with me. This is my favorite part in this game. This area is so cool. In here, Sander transformed the others in these weird statues that bleeds. One of Sander Cohen's disciples was playing piano. After I hear him a little bit, I shoot the piano and it exploded. And Cohen asked me to take a photo of him. Here I have to put the photos of Cohen's disciples into his masterpiece, and he will reward me for each one. The other 3 disciples remain. I have to find them, kill, and take a photo. For this first one, he gives me a crossbow that, with time, you will see this crossbow is the best weapon in this game. The second disciple is Martin the Iceman Comet. I defeated him and take a photo. The third one is Silas. I also take a photo of him. And the last one is Hector Rodriguez. And I also take the photo of him. When I put the photo of the third guy, Cohen got crazy and have to fight against waves of enemies with a very classic music that maybe we will not hear because of copyright. But defeating the waves, I got more bullets, dollars, and it's time to put the last photo and finish the masterpiece. When I do this, Cohen appears and he rewards me with a new perk that was nothing special, to be honest. And I notice a closed chest nearby that I can't open yet. Now the communication is back. Atlas asked me to go to the sphere and go to Hephaestus. I for sure not pronouncing this right. But first, I checked in Cohen's office for the key for the chest, but I didn't find. So I decided to just test and attack Cohen, and a boss fight begins. Not an easy one because he teleports a lot. But I hypnotized the Big Daddy, and the Big Daddy helped me kill Sander Cohen, getting his key and opening his chest. But unfortunately, nothing special there, but a very cool area. Now it's time to go to the office of Andrew Ryan, and of course something will happen. I doubt it will be easy. I reach into a place with dead bodies on the walls. Inside the first body, there's an audio from McDonough stopping Ryan, so it was probably McDonough's own body. He tried to kill Mr. Ryan and failed. Another audio from another body on the wall. Anya Understodder, going to hit loss. Geraldo reveals a way to get into Andrew Ryan. And I have to say, in this area, I'm suffering a lot. These enemies in this area are so hard. They have so much HP. I almost die and I spend a lot of ammo and all my first aid kits. But exploring this area, I found a door with a code, I hack it, and inside there's a lot of traps, and I get a nitroglycerin. Probably something important for this future? It was, because further on I found an EMP bomb, and after listening to the audio from Kybrus, now I need to finish this bomb in order to open the door to reach at Ryan's location. The nitroglycerin was one of the items I need to the bomb. 30 minutes later, I explore and take all the things left to finish the EMP bomb. In this part, Atlas helped me to clear the water, and the funny part is, I can hold the valve until the end and the enemies doesn't do nothing cause I'm using a perk that I became invisible when I stand still, so I managed to ease past this part. And by the way, this crossbow do so much damage. I love it, it's my favorite weapon in this game. After draining the water, I take the elevator down and put the bomb into the core, overloading it. Right after, Andrew Ryan set the core of the city to self-destruct. We finally arrived. If you're already familiar with BioShock, you know what's coming. If you're not, you are about to discover the absurd plot twist that's coming up. First, I come across this room, which I didn't understand at first. I listened to a bizarre audio from Sushong, mind control test, which I'm going to spare you from hearing. This audio is so bizarre, he's like mind control someone to kill one animal, basically. There's a second audio in here, baby status. He says baby is now an year old and possesses gross musculature of a fit 19-year-old. After this, it's time to meet Andrew Ryan and witness the most memorable moment of this game. Enjoy.
Assassin has overcome my final defense, and now he's come to murder me. In the end, what separates a man from a slave? Money? Power? No. A man chooses. A slave obeys. You think you have memories. A farm. A family. An airplane. A crash. And then this place. Was there really a family? Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked? Forced down. Forced down by something less than a man, something bred to sleepwalk through life until they are activated by a simple phrase spoken by their kindly master. Was a man sent to kill, or a slave? A man chooses. A slave obeys. Come in. Stop, would you kindly? Would you kindly? Powerful phrase. Familiar phrase.
Would you kindly? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find it? Would you kindly find it? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Sit, would you kindly? Stand, would you kindly? Run! Stop! Turn. A man chooses. A slave obeys. Kill! A man chooses. A slave obeys. Obey!
Bro, what the hell was this? Is Atlas controlling me this whole time? What I am? Would you kindly? After putting the genetic key and stopping the self-destruct, Atlas revealed himself. I knew since the beginning that Atlas wasn't trustful. He was Frank Fontaine all this time. And I was genetically modified to obey when he say, would you kindly? Atlas actually Fontaine sent robots to kill me, but the little sisters helped me escape. While I was escaping the duct, I fell and passed out. I woke up in Tenenbaum's place, so that audio that Sushong talks about a baby that has a string of a 19-year-old. This baby is me! Sushong and Fontaine created me? Tenenbaum removed part of Fontaine control. I'm just a tool that Fontaine created, brought back to Rapture to save him. So he controlled me to hijack a plane and crash the plane here in Rapture just to save him, I think? I knew this game had some kind of plot twist, but this was insane. Also, my reaction that I say about these last moments was really what I wrote right after I played this part. Is the word that I wrote that came to my mind right after I discovered this while I was playing. Leaving Tenenbaum's place, Fontaine tried to control me unsuccessfully, but he have another trick up his sleeve. Cold Yellow. Fontaines can lower my health. Also, he's trying to make my heart stop beating. So I need to search at Sushong's apartment for a way to free myself from Fontaine's control. While I was exploring, I found a couple dancing. So beautiful, so cool. But I moved by my curiosity. I messed up with the music and they got mad and start attacking me, so I have to kill them. Sorry. Anyway, at Sushong apartment, in an audio, I discovered that exists an antidote, Lot 192, the antidote to the mental control plasmid. And now I have to go to Sushong's lab to get the Lot 192 antidote. Before going there, I found a door code in an audio paparazzi. The door code is 5744. So I used the door code and arrived at home of Frank Fontaine. I found the antidote and I drink it, but it caused some side effects. I can't choose my plasmid anymore. It will be changed constantly. So now I'm heading to Sushong's lab to try to find the second dose of the antidote. I decided to leave the exploration for later and go straight to the objective, because it's too annoying the game changing my plasmid every time. It's so difficult, so I thought it would be annoying explore with this. At Sushong's lab, I found the second dose, the antidote, and I drink it, and now I'm completely free from Fontaine control. My next goal is go to Point Prometheus. But also, before that, in here, I found out what happened to Sushong. In an audio, says that he was working the protect bound of Little Sister and Big Daddies. And the little girl was trying to talk to him, and he got mad and slapped her. But the Big Daddy attacked Sushong and killed him. It's his body in here. Next, I take the sphere to Point Prometheus. When I went to catch Fontaine, he locked himself into the museum. And Tenenbaum says to me find a Big Daddy and loot his corpse. Tenenbaum says the only way to get through that door is turning me into a Big Daddy. I don't like this, but this is my new goal, become a Big Daddy. Only Little Sister can open this door. So I go back exploring and I found all 3 pheromones because I need to smell, to look and to speak like a Big Daddy. And this place that I found these pheromones is so awful. These girls' rooms, the cameras up there, this place is so awful. Next, I modify my voice to sound like a Big Daddy. And now I only missing a switch to looks like a Big Daddy. Bro, look at my voice now, so bizarre. Not that I talked any words in this whole game before, but still so weird. I got the Big Daddy suit, and next I got the boots that do a very heavy sound when I move. And finally I got the helmet, and now I'm a Big Daddy. I hit the vent with the wrench, and a Little Sister came out and she can open the doors for me. This next part I have to protect the girl while she gets added from the corpses, even that she doesn't need anymore, but that behavior was installed in her during her creation. I managed to escort the little girl and she survived, and she gave me her syringe, so I need to use her syringe into Fontaine to remove all his addons. I restocked all my resources, there's all the machines in here, and it's time for the final boss. The battle begins with me taking some addon from Fontaine or Atlas. I need to do this 3 more times. Well, the battle against Atlas or Fontaine was very cool. Not hard, to be honest, probably because I explored a lot, because I really like this game. And I saved every little sister in this game. Get a lot of weapon upgrades. Almost, I think all the weapons that I use constantly have both upgrades. So I think I was strong enough to not struggle in this battle. In the end, this little sister defeats Atlas, and the final cutscene begins. The little sister offered me the key to the city, and I refuse. I bring them to the world. They live a normal life, and they became my family. The end shows I'm old in the hospital, and they holding my hand. I was just a tool, built by Help Fontaine, and I have no one, no family, and the little sisters that I rescued during my playthrough become my family. I love it. After the Fontaine plot twist, I was 100% sure I will have some kind of bad ending and Tenenbaum will like betray me again, but luckily this doesn't happen. I don't know how many ends this game have, maybe 2. If I kill all the little sisters, I don't know what happened, but this game was amazing. The gameplay is great, it's really beautiful, the exploration is really cool, and of course, the story is wild. I love it. Of course, it's hard to understand 100% of everything because the game, as I said many times, had so many audios, so many characters, and so many storylines. If you have anything to add, leave in the comments. And that was my journey playing BioShock for the first time. I'm so excited to play BioShock 2 and to play BioShock Infinity. I have played BioShock Infinity a little bit, but it was so many years ago. I barely understand English back then, so I didn't understand nothing about the story. I never played BioShock, so I just remember being a cool FPS, nothing more. So I'm so excited to play BioShock 2 and to play especially BioShock Infinity. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, please. Subscribe to the channel, and here in the channel there are more videos that I talk about my experience with other games. So if you're interested, click on the video that's showing on the screen right now, and see you in the next video. Don't forget to comment below and let me know what your thoughts. I'm really curious to hear because I love this game. I need to share this game with more people.